Fellas, you must become more proactive. Some of you are waiting for somebody to come and tell you what to do next in your life. You know better than anyone else what your biggest struggle is right now. Maybe you feel like you don't have a social life. You're alone. Maybe you feel like you're constantly experiencing money problems. Maybe you feel like every girl that you speak to loses interest in you very quickly. Identify what your biggest pain point is right now in your life. You know. Trust how you feel. And then from there, you have to be proactive in addressing these problems. You can't expect that one day I'll just figure it out by chance. No. Some of you guys, you need a reality check. You're spending money on dumb shit you don't need to impress people that don't give a fuck about you, that if you died, would not come to your funeral. Some of you guys, you're not addressing the fact that you're a fat bastard. 40%, 50% body fat. You look awful. And I'm saying this out of love, because I want you to change. But I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. Jim Rohn talks about the day you experience disgust. The emotion of disgust is a heavy emotion. Strong. You look at how you've neglected yourself. You've allowed yourself to wither away. You've relaxed into your comfort zone so much that you've deteriorated. Because remember, the comfort zone is where dreams go to die. And in the comfort zone, nothing grows. Everything that you desire in life is outside of the comfort zone. Everything great, everything meaningful is outside of the comfort zone. And you must take that first step forward. Nobody can make that first step for you. Not your mom, not your dad, not your friends, not your cousin, not your favorite YouTuber. Nobody can except you. Nothing will change for you unless you change. Unless you get to the point where you couple that emotion of disgust with action. Because disgust alone won't do you any good. I mean, what's the point of feeling pissed off at yourself if you're not going to do anything about it? That's why there's a saying, you must become pissed off for greatness. It must bother you enough to want to do something about it. Otherwise, you're going to stay the same. You'll just stay in the exact same situation. 2024, 2025, 2026 will come, and you're just the same old motherfucker. Nothing's changed. Still with the same excuses. Well, if I would have just been approved for that loan, if my parents would have given me money, if my friend didn't do me dirty in that business, then I would have. Just talking about your past experiences, blaming, deflecting, shall I say, the blame on other people, which is childish, which is not how a man should be. A man takes full accountability for where he is in life, good or bad. Even if you've majorly fucked up, it's your fault and you got to take accountability. Don't blame it on anybody else. It's you. You put yourself in that mess. But, big but, you can do something about it. It's not the end of the world. As Jim Rohn used to say, you are not a tree, you can move. You can make a new decision today that will alter the direction of your future. Things don't have to remain this way. If you're truly pissed off, man, do something about it. But Ali, what do I do? Well, if you're a fat motherfucker, get to the gym. I mean, there comes a point where you have to. Just force yourself to. Why are you watching motivational videos when you're 40% body fat, you've got 3 chins, you can't see your own dick anymore? What's a YouTube video going to do? Drag your fat fucking ass. Not even drag, roll to the gym. I mean, I'm being harsh here, but I want you to improve. Right? Force yourself. Enough's enough, man. Now, look, I was never obese, but there was a point in my life where I was about 30% body fat, and I've been going to the gym for years. And I looked at myself, and this was last year around November time. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Ali? You've been going to the gym, fucking around with the machines, and you've been eating whatever you want to eat. Oh, protein, I'm bulking, bro, with no attention to calories, and you've let yourself pack on an extra 8 to 10 kilograms of fat. What the hell are you doing? I got so mad at myself, I wanted to do something about it, and I hired a personal trainer / nutritionist, and I got to work. I forced myself because I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. I let the standards drop. That's what it is. Your standards for yourself are down here. That's why you tolerate a mediocre life. Now, if you raise your standards, everything will change for you because you will demand more from yourself. You will expect more from yourself. If you truly care about you, you will work harder. Working hard is an act of self-love because you want to provide yourself with the best. One of the signs of a man that doesn't respect himself is he tolerates mediocrity. He's okay being a bum. That's a man that doesn't respect himself, and as a result, people do not respect him. His wife doesn't respect him. His kids don't respect him. If you're a deadbeat father, you don't provide to your kids, they won't respect you. I mean, what kind of example are you setting? If your kids aren't even proud of you, you should be their superhero. They should brag about you to other kids. My dad, you know? If you're not leaving that impression on your kids, then something's wrong. Now, I don't expect perfection from anybody. Neither do I expect it from myself. I'm realistic. But I do expect that I should wake up every single day and give it my absolute all. I expect every single one of you to set high standards for yourself, to demand more of yourself, because you can give more. There's always room for more. There's always. Even in the gym, put in one more rep. When it comes to your business, one more cold call, one more email. When it comes to content creation, one more video. You can always do more. And if you do more, it's a sign that you care more about yourself than somebody else. It is. I'm not leaving my success to chance. It's not a fucking lottery ticket. Some of you are treating your life this way. Well, one day, hopefully, I'll get lucky with that business idea that I, wrote down 8 years ago. No, you got to go out there and attack, man. Guns blazing. Try this business, try that business. I mean, give it your all. No hoping. Hope is not a strategy. We will not hope. We will expect to win because behind us is a ridiculous amount of work that we've been putting in. So it should come as no surprise when you eventually get what you want because, you know what, I've been showing up. It should never be a surprise. That's why when you see athletes being interviewed and they say, well, how do you feel winning your 7th title and everything? A lot of them are like, well, yeah, it feels good. Of course, we've done it before. And of course, they're happy, but they know they've put in a solid amount of work. It's not like, oh my God, how did we do that? No, you don't become a serial winner by accident. It's through cause and effect. The input is incredible. The attention to detail is immaculate. And as a result, you win, and you win so strongly, so bigly, right? So demand more of yourself. Get up and do more because you can. Don't listen to people who say, well, you've had a rough week. Why don't you just go to the pub and just drink and, because there's going to be people that will try and soften you up. And if you notice that, oh man, when I spend time with these people, man, I don't do any work, then stop spending time with them as much. Now, look, it's important to have friends that you just chill with and you don't do any business-related stuff with. But some of these people will try and intervene with your career aspirations. Or they'll tell you things like, slow down, it's not good for you, this and this. And if you're weak and you have no backbone and you don't care enough about your dreams, then you'll take a step back. when if you would have just kept that intensity up, something incredible would have happened. I'm very careful with who I allow near me because I know it's contagious. I know that low performers can infect you with this disease of normality, with this disease of average, which I don't want because I want to become above average. Now, if you want to be average, fine. I'm not going to talk down to you. That's not the kind of guy that I am. But if you want to be a serial winner, you must act like a serial winner. Observe what they do. Look at what Kobe Bryant did in his career. He didn't leave anything to chance. And he used to talk about this in interviews, how he never wanted any regrets after retirement. And he didn't have any. I mean, how many people can genuinely say that? I didn't leave my success to chance. I did absolutely everything in my power to attain success. So come on, man, elevate. Push even harder. You can do more. And if you're unsure of where to start, just make the first fucking step. You don't need a fancy 300 bullet point PhD thesis. Nah. Just take the first step. If you want to create content, fucking create a YouTube channel today. Use your iPhone. Record the first video, upload it. You want to get in motion. You don't want to sit and and ahhing and overanalyzing and, paralysis by analysis. Well, I don't have this. Well, then you don't want it bad enough then. Because I used to be that guy. Always looking for a reason. Well, I don't have it. I didn't want it bad enough. And that's what delayed my success. So if you want it like you say you want it, prove it. Prove it by working hard. Action. I don't trust what people say. I watch what they do. And if they do what they say, I trust them. Right? I want to see someone in motion. There's always guys that are like, well, I intend on starting this. I intend on. But then there's guys that just make moves, man. And they don't care about telling you, well, I've made this move. No, they just keep making more moves. Some work out, some don't work out, but they're in motion because the process captivates them. They enjoy the fight. Whereas most people are like, well, I don't want to lose 500 pounds. I don't want to lose that. No, I can't afford to do that. And then the next month after, they buy a PlayStation 5 or they finance a holiday that they can't afford. Come on, man. Get it together. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you boys in the next one.